Okay, so because IVR is an immediate registration, we wish to emphasize that if your application fails to fulfill any of the registration criteria and or documentary requirements, for example, the risk class is not class B, or you're not able to produce evidence to support the registration, cancellation of the SMDR listing may occur. So in such a case, corresponding post-market actions could be enforced on the registrant and there will not be any fee refund. So what is the application process for the other three routes? So for EBR, the application process remains the same as the current abridged and full route. This means upon submission of the application via MEDIX, HSA will do a verification and evaluation of the application before making a regulatory decision. So if the application submitted does not qualify for the submitted route, it can be rerouted to the respective route and the corresponding fee will then apply. So take for example, if you are submitted via EBR, and it does not qualify for EBR, you can reroute it to an abridged route and the abridged fees will apply. But if you are submitted via EBR and you want to route it to an IBR application, then that will not be possible. So take note that the rerouting only applies to the EBR abridged and full routes. And finally, because of the shortened TAT for IBR and EBR, the progressive payment mode option will not be available for these two routes. So now let us move on to part 2, which is the MEDIX submission procedure. So for the purposes of this presentation, screenshots of the MEDIX platform have been captured and they will be shown in the subsequent slides. So the fonts on the slide and in your handouts may be a little small, but kindly note that we will be publishing a copy of this presentation slide on the website for your viewing. So similar to Class A, please ensure that you have all the relevant accounts, for example your CRIS account, and make sure that all the device information is ready. So once you are done, you are now ready to apply for product registration. So kindly log in to your MEDIX workbench using your SingPass details. And you will be brought to the following pre-market product registration application form. So this form has 7 sections to be completed. So what are these 7 sections? As shown on the slide. So in our enhanced MEDIX platform, the 3 new sections, there are actually 3 new sections, so they are as follows. Section 3, details of reference agency. Section 5, evaluation routes, and Section 6, dossier and supporting documents. So for the benefit of the newer industry members, you will now go through each of these 7 sections. So it may get a little technical, but please stay with me because this will be useful when you are doing a submission in MEDIX. So first section, applicant info. The information that is in MEDIX is actually pre-populated from your CRIS account. So each time you do a submission, please make sure that the information is correct and updated. Now let us go on to section 2, device info. So please click on add edit info to enter details into this section. So you will be greeted by the following page. So now you'll be required to enter the device proprietary or brand name. So kindly refer to your product label for this field. So we actually have a specific format when entering the device name in the MEDIX. Okay, so let us go through an example. So we have the Hippie digital thermometer that is manufactured by HSA Zen Private Limited. Okay, so when entering the information in Medix, okay, the format will be as follows: product owner, followed by brand name, followed by device descriptor. So according to this label, your product owner will be HSA Zen, your brand name is Hippie, and your device descriptor will be the digital thermometer. So the correct format, okay, when entering the name in Medix, will be HSA Zen Hippie digital thermometer. Okay, now let us move on to the next field, which is the description of the intended use. Okay, so for this field, you are required to refer to the instructions for use. So again, going back to the Hippie digital thermometer, okay, we have a sample IFU, which includes a brief product description, followed by the intended use, which is for the measurement of human body temperature orally, rectally, and under the arm. Okay, so when entering the info in Medix, please follow the label wording as per the IFU. Okay, so some of you may be wondering, why do we have a specific format for these two entries? Okay, this is because the information that you have entered in Medix, it will be directly extracted onto the SMDR. Okay, so this SMDR is actually for public access. So for ease of identification of devices on the SMDR, okay, pertinent information such as your device name and intended use will have to be entered correctly and accurately. Okay, so now that you have entered the brand name and intended use, okay, we move on to the next field, which is for IVD. So if it is an IVD, you check the relevant box. Okay, and for medical device class, again, please ensure that your device is a class B according to GN 13 and 14. Okay, so once you're done, click Add to populate and save the information in Medix. Okay, so for if an application comprises of several devices, okay, please again check that the devices qualify to be grouped together according to our guidance documents. So if the devices do not have the same proprietary name, okay, you will be required to create multiple device listings.